This year's Acoustical Ceiling Project Award goes to Alpine Wall and Ceiling Corporation for their contribution to the fieldhouse ceiling at Fort Dix. On paper, the job appeared fairly straightforward. Simply replace the existing white acoustical tile ceiling with USG radar flat black tiles in a USG grid. But as so often the case, a variety of factors led to the job being a bit more complicated.
The scope was originally intended for us to do the demolition so that we could figure out where the old ceiling was, and in fact that didn't happen, so we had to start from scratch without any details on how to actually put this one back together. We would normally have tried to have some sort of old points to reference, but there were none, so we had to basically from scratch figure out the different points to make a six-sided barn type ceiling with two 90-degree angles. The biggest challenge was basically trying to figure out how to start this and miss intersecting all of the lights that were existing and the basketball nets and the dividers. There's probably 150 different penetrations that we had to avoid or hit right where they were being hit when the ceiling was white.
Because of the height involved, a 32-foot scissor lift was needed to reach the top of the arc, as opposed to a more standard 19-foot lift. Just getting the larger machine into and then out of the building presented numerous challenges.
We came in here to hang the ceiling and we figured we had 6 weeks to do it, but of course once we started putting the ceiling grid up, they told us we had to be out of here in 2 weeks. But for some reason it just went a lot quicker, and we did all the grid in under 2 weeks and started putting the tile in right behind it, and we beat it with 2 guys in 2 weeks.
The 20,000 square foot ceiling covers an oval track, full basketball court, volleyball court, as well as an oversized open weight room. It's made up of close to 8,000 tiles. Not only is the ceiling functional, as it does a wonderful job of reducing the noise generated within the cavernous structure, but it also looks much more up-to-date and high-tech than the original ceiling. The service members from the Air Force, Army, Navy, Marine Corps, and Coast Guard who use the facility agree that the new ceiling is a tremendous improvement.
So coming back here for the first time is pretty neat to see the floor finished and the ceiling and folks using it, and it looks really, really impressive from when I had last seen it with just all the cleanup and everything. It looks really great.